Would you like to learn how to combine these two together using the join as you go method? So that way you don't have to sew anything and it's all crocheted. So let me show you how to do just that really, really easily. So here we go. So in order to get started, you're going to have some granny squares, one of them completely finished. And the other one, you're going to have almost finished. That means you have a half corner on one side and no edge done. Okay, so a half corner here, no edge, and half corner here. So that's how you want to do it. Now, you can do all of these half finished squares, a lot of these. If you make a big blanket or project, you can do a lot of them ahead of time. Fasten it off and then start a new yarn. Now, once you do that, we're going to combine this, and then every time you have a half finished one, you're just going to add on to it, right? I'm going to show you one. That means combining two together, like one area, but it's exact same thing all the way. Like no matter how many squares you're adding, exact same thing all the way around. In the corners right here, you're just every time connecting into the corner, which I'll show you how to do, okay? So let's do this together. So you grab your unfinished project right here. You either are attaching your yarn here or you have yarn attached already. What you're going to do now is, instead of for this specific project right here, there's a chain in between, right? So that chain we're turning into a slip stitch and combining the two together by doing that. That means I'm going into the corner. Typically I would do a chain right here, right? But I'm combining the two, attaching them together, so I'm making a slip stitch like so. So now I'm finishing up my other half corner, which in this case for a traditional granny square is 3 double crochets right here. And now I would have to do another chain of 1, right? Like this in between, you can see the chain of 1, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to hold my two projects here together, right? And I'm going to go in here and do a slip stitch. Okay, so look at your project, right? In between here in that chain space, that's where I'm slip stitching into instead of a chain of 1. And now again, I'm doing my project here that is unfinished. That means I'm doing my 3 double crochets like so. And I'm going to hold it again. There's supposed to be a chain of 1 right now, but I'm going to go in here, over here, and I'm doing my slip stitch. So on the finished project right there, there's a chain space. That's where I'm going into and making my slip stitch instead of the chain of 1, right? Now I'm in the corner right here. I need to do my 3 double crochets like so. And again, I am slip stitching into that corner right here. Okay, so that's how I'm finishing it up. So I'm going to slip stitch into it like so. And now I can fasten off right here with another slip stitch. Or you could continue on doing more and more granny squares, attaching them using the join as you go method. So that's how you combine them now. And I'm going to stretch a little bit so you can see it, that it's combined right there in the area where there would be a chain of 1. So there's a slip stitch over into it. So you see that these double crochets are touching each other. These ones are. So now it's completely attached using the join as you go method instead of sewing it. Now, some people might not like this gap here in between, right? I do love it because the entire granny square here has lots of gaps already, so it's perfect for that. If you have more of a filled granny square, right, doesn't have a lot of holes, then I would maybe sew it, but you could try the join as you go method too, so you don't have to sew. It gives it a lot more stretch and it's not tight on one area than another area when you do sewing. So that is how you do the join as you go method. So easy, so fast to crochet. I hope you give it a try. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Please like, comment, and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to get a notification next time I publish a new video or go live. I'll see you then. Bye.